Some names carry the weight of history. Enterprise is one of them. It's a name that resonates not just within the Navy but across the world, evoking images of courage, innovation, and adventure. It's more than a label, it's a legacy stretching back to the birth of the U.S. Navy. The name Enterprise has graced the hulls of legendary ships, each one pushing the boundaries of what's possible at sea. When you hear Enterprise, you think of epic battles, exploration, and a certain starship captain. The name has inspired not only sailors but also generations of dreamers, storytellers, and innovators. Today, the newest USS Enterprise, CVN-80, isn't at sea. It's in dry dock in Newport News, Virginia, a giant waiting to awaken. This ship represents the next chapter in a story that spans centuries. This story isn't just about steel and circuits. It's about the people, welders, electricians, engineers, turning raw materials into a floating city. Every bolt, every weld, every blueprint is a testament to their skill and dedication. They're building a symbol of American power, but facing challenges their predecessors never imagined. The scale and complexity of this project are unlike anything before. The world has changed, and building something this massive is now a marathon of obstacles. New technologies, global events, and shifting priorities all play a part. Progress is slow, a reminder that digital designs require real-world grit and a supply chain that works. Every delay is a lesson in patience and perseverance. The Enterprise's story is about the gap between vision and reality, a job that's become much harder than before. The dream is grand, but the path is full of unexpected twists. Why is America's newest supercarrier stuck? The answer is a tangled web of issues from global pandemics to labor shortages. Each challenge adds another layer to the story. In the coming scenes, we'll pull back the curtain on this project, its technology, its setbacks, and what it takes to build a legend today. We'll meet the people behind the progress and see the innovations shaping the future. This is the story of forging the future, one challenge at a time. The journey of the Enterprise continues, echoing through history and into tomorrow. To truly grasp the significance of CVN-80, we must look back at the remarkable legacy carried by its name, a legacy that spans centuries and has shaped naval history. Enterprise is the 9th U.S. Navy ship to bear this storied name, with each vessel leaving an indelible mark on the nation's maritime heritage and inspiring generations of sailors. The very first Enterprise was a captured British sloop during the American Revolution, small in size but vital in spirit. She played a crucial role in the fight for independence, setting the tone for all that would follow. Decades later came the legendary Big E CV-6, a World War II aircraft carrier that fought in more battles than any other U.S. ship. Her presence was a beacon of hope and determination in the darkest days of the war. Damaged time and again, yet always repaired and returned to the fight, she became a symbol of resilience and courage, earning 20 battle stars, more than any other carrier. The name was then passed to CVN-65, the world's first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. For over 50 years, she served with distinction, projecting American power and presence through the Cold War and into a new era. When CVN-65 was finally decommissioned, sailors and veterans mourned the loss of a true legend, knowing they were saying goodbye to a piece of living history. Naming the third Ford-class carrier Enterprise was a momentous decision. It's not just another ship. It's the heir to a storied legacy, entrusted with carrying forward the spirit and achievements of all who came before. In a powerful gesture, CVN-80 is being built with steel salvaged from CVN-65, forging a tangible physical link between the past and the future, a bridge across generations of sailors. The builders know they're not just welding metal or assembling parts, they're writing the next chapter in a legendary story, one that will inspire future sailors for decades to come. From a humble sloop on a quiet lake to a nuclear-powered giant, the name Enterprise has always meant living up to history. The expectations are enormous, and the legacy demands nothing less than greatness from all who serve aboard her. What sets CVN-80 apart? In a word, everything. As the third Ford-class carrier, it's a leap forward, more powerful, efficient, and lethal than any before. The goal: launch more aircraft, generate more power, and operate with fewer crew. 2 new A-1B nuclear reactors provide nearly triple the electrical power of previous carriers. That power drives advanced systems like emails, the electromagnetic catapult that launches jets with precision and less wear. The flight deck is redesigned for faster, more efficient aircraft movement, more sorties, quicker turnaround, Advanced defensive systems, including dual-band radar, give the crew unmatched awareness and protection. A reduced radar signature makes the ship stealthier. From reactors to sensors, the Enterprise is built to dominate the seas for decades. It's a floating fortress, ready for the future. This is the next generation of American naval power. Building the future isn't easy. Cutting-edge tech brings new headaches. Every leap forward in technology comes with its own set of unique challenges, and nowhere is this more obvious than in the world of modern shipbuilding. Integrating brand new systems like emails is far harder than designing them on a computer. The transition from digital blueprints to real-world hardware is filled with unexpected obstacles and complications. The first Ford-class ship, USS Gerald R. Ford, revealed bugs and delays. Lessons learned were supposed to smooth the way for Enterprise. But even with experience, new problems always seem to emerge. But technology keeps evolving, and the Navy keeps updating the design mid-build. Each update means new requirements, new systems, and more complexity for everyone involved. Builders are installing version 2.0, while still mastering version 1.0, a moving target that causes chaos. It's like trying to upgrade a race car while it's still speeding down the track. Concurrent design and construction means changes ripple through the shipyard, forcing rework and delays. Every tweak in the plans can set off a chain reaction impacting dozens of teams and schedules. Every change order disrupts schedules, requiring rewiring, new supports, or even tearing out finished work. Sometimes entire sections must be rebuilt from scratch, costing precious time and resources. The Navy wants the most advanced warship. The shipyard must make it real, facing physics and material limits. Turning ambitious ideas into reality is a constant balancing act between vision and practicality. Each new system is a puzzle, and solving them all is a massive challenge. Every component must fit perfectly, work reliably, and meet strict standards. The result? Innovation, but at a cost in time and frustration. Progress is real, but it's never as smooth or as fast as anyone hopes. Building a legend means solving thousands of problems, one at a time. Every solution brings the ship one step closer to the sea and to history. The fragile supply chain, something we all felt during the pandemic, hits even harder at shipyard scale. The Enterprise is built from millions of parts, sourced from thousands of suppliers. If one critical part is missing, construction grinds to a halt. COVID-19 disrupted factories, shipping, and the entire defense industrial base. Specialized foundries and small machine shops faced shutdowns or closures, and replacements aren't easy to find. These aren't off-the-shelf parts, they're custom military grade, often with only 1 or 2 certified suppliers. Quality control is strict. Every weld and component is tracked and tested. Relying on a handful of specialized suppliers creates bottlenecks. One problem ripples through the whole project. America's manufacturing base has shrunk, and rebuilding it takes years. The Pentagon is investing in strengthening the industrial base, but for now, delays are inevitable. The Enterprise's construction reveals a hidden vulnerability in our national security. Even a supercarrier is only as strong as its weakest link. A ship doesn't build itself. You need skilled people. The shortage of experienced labor is a huge reason for Enterprise's delays. The generation that built the Nimitz class is retiring, and not enough young people are stepping up. These are highly specialized jobs, nuclear welders, pipe fitters, electricians, that take years to master. For decades, society pushed college over trades, and now the talent pipeline is dry. Newport News is the only U.S. yard building nuclear carriers and subs, so demand for skilled labor is intense. The shipyard competes for talent, leading to burnout and slower progress. They've invested in an apprentice school and are recruiting hard, but training takes time. In the short term, fewer experienced workers mean more mistakes and slower construction. The Enterprise isn't just waiting for parts, it's waiting for people. The labor shortage is a challenge that can't be fixed overnight. Building the future depends on rebuilding the workforce. Delays to the USS Enterprise ripple across the entire Navy. The Navy's careful rotation of carriers depends on new ships arriving on time. The current Nimitz-class fleet is aging, requiring longer, costlier maintenance. Ford-class carriers like Enterprise are meant to replace them, one for one. When Enterprise is late, older ships serve longer, risking breakdowns and straining crews. Fewer available carriers weaken America's ability to project power and reassure allies. In a world of rising threats, every carrier counts. Delays also impact the future crew. Sailors' careers and lives are put on hold. The human cost is real, not just a budget line. The stakes for the Navy and the nation are high. Step inside Newport News Shipyard and the scale of the challenge is clear. It's a city of cranes, dry docks, and relentless industry. For workers, the problems are real: delays, missing parts, and constant design changes. Pride and frustration mix. They know they're building history, but setbacks sting. The shipyard and Navy aren't standing still. They're investing in new tech like 3D printing and digital twinning to catch problems early. They're recruiting and training the next generation, partnering with schools to rebuild the talent pipeline. This is more than a construction project. It's a test of American industrial might and willpower. Can we still build the world's most advanced machines? The answer is yes, but it's harder than ever. The work continues, late into the night, driven by determination. The name Enterprise demands it. They won't let a legend be defined by delays. Despite delays and challenges, America needs the USS Enterprise. In a turbulent world, carriers are more vital than ever, sovereign, mobile, and powerful. They're floating airbases, command centers, and symbols of American resolve. The Pacific's future will be shaped by naval power. A modern carrier fleet is essential. Ford-class advances, more sorties, better radar, improved survivability, are built for this challenge. The Enterprise isn't just a replacement, it's a necessary upgrade for future conflicts. The journey from blueprint to warship is tough, but it exposes weaknesses we must fix, and strengths we must celebrate. One day, the Big E will sail again, carrying on a legacy over 2 centuries old. The path is hard, but the destination is worth it. Some things are still worth building, no matter how tough the job.